Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's been a while. We've had some floods. There's been some shit going on in New Zealand.
Shit going on.
Shit going on in our lives. And that's just life. But man, I'm so excited to be back. What's up, you mother truckers?
What's up, you mother truckers? Look at you.
You there?
Look
You
at
there?
you. Look at you.
I'm just going to address the monkey in the room. I've put on some flamboyant shirt just to kind of... I was feeling myself, so I just closed my eyes, put my hand in the closet, and this came out. What do you reckon?
I like it. I like it. I like the
More
dragon.
chest or less chest?
You can never have too much chest, so
We're going to try it out.
depending on how you're feeling. I mean, the sun isn't out, but I think you should get your pecs out.
Oh!
There you go. Now we're looking. How's that looking in that? Oh my goodness!
I reckon
All you need
after
now
we put
is
this
a
one out,
mafia
it's
fat man
like,
chain. Mafia fat man chain.
more follows, less follows,
A little
less
bit
follows.
hair, a little bit more hair. Need some
Anyway, how you been, my
grit
guy?
on your chest. I've been alright. I've been busy, trying to juggle the throes of being involved in such a high tech broadcasting market system thing that we're currently involved in, and also trying to maintain my day job. Trying to
I thought you were talking about your day job.
No. This is my passion. This right here is my passion.
100%.
The day job just allows me to do it. Allows me to pursue my passion. So, thank you to the day job, but also
Stick it
thank
to
you.
the man.
Sorry, boss. I love you, boss.
What's been happening before we get stuck into some shit talking? Anything happening big in your side of the life?
Yeah,
Events or anything?
Down to one vehicle at the moment. Had me a bit of an accident on last Sunday.
Jesus.
Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Jesus didn't take the wheel
Saved you.
that day. Yes. It was only because I wasn't paying attention to the road.
Could have been
And
worse.
You know those, all around South Auckland now, they got those bike lanes, especially in Mangere.
Yes.
And with those bike lanes, they have those little islands, those little curbs that are kind of protruding into the lane of the... Yeah, so I'd coming off the motorway there at Lamby Drive in Manukau, and just wasn't paying attention, talking to my daughter in that side of the car, and we just veered a little bit too far to the left, and then ba-boof, ba-boof. My daughter, it's okay. We just ran over the curb, and because it's not a normal curb, that's higher than your
there's
normal
some
curb.
big...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I made sure my daughter was all right. So then I kept driving forward. And all I heard was all this shit dragging along the concrete and the car going, oh,
shit.
Like, oh, shit, pulled off to the side, jumped out, assessed the damage. No one stopped. All the people behind me that saw me fucking doing the earthquake in my car. No, I thought about that later. No one stopped to see if the people in front were okay.
Dude,
see if we were
I'm just
drunk
imagining being behind you, just seeing your car veer off, and then just fucking dancing on the curbs.
My goodness. And then, fortunately, thank you, insurance. They've taken care of that.
You back on your feet? You gonna get a new car? Is it written off?
No idea yet. No
Oh,
idea.
okay.
You're waiting for even that was a pain in the ass, waiting to get the insurance sorted.
That's always the case, though. They quick to take your money.
And then very slow to do anything else.
Insurance, man. Make sure you get your insurance, everybody. That's why. So they can look after you when you hit the
And I
shit.
said, so now it's going to take even longer. I'm looking at least 5 days for the assessment and then another 5 days for the repair. So 2 weeks away at least. And I said, so is there any allowance in the meantime to help me with transport, seeing as I do pay my insurance? They go, oh, no, actually, you waived that part of the insurance at the start. You just got the car cover. You didn't get the hire car cover, they called it. I said, oh. So they couldn't hire me a car to use while my car's being repaired. But I guess that's the biggest thing. My daughter's back at school after the tumultuous start to the year. My boy's still bicking back and being bull in Wellington.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
I just being a part of the rat race. My boys keep
You racing rats?
Yep, and then on top of that, my 9 to 5 job.
Okay.
And then my 2 toddlers, they keep me busy.
Yeah.
Busy as fuck. It's fun, frustrating, stressful, and fun. And tiring and fun.
But mostly fun.
Mostly fun. Which I'm excited about. It's cool. I just need my rest, some food, and I'm good. What I'm also excited about is the season coming up. Regardless of the
Ding, ding, ding.
yo, cue the effects, the editing. Let's go! And I'm thinking all sports. I feel like it started from Volk and Islam.
Okay.
Just real quick, you watch that fight?
That's a couple of weeks away now, eh? Oh, how long ago? Oh, just 2 weeks. Not Sunday past, Sunday before.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, great fight. I thought it was a great fight. I know we had some words previously, and you weren't that impressed. You called it a bit of a boring fight. And I said, no, it was a great fight. No?
No, it was misinterpreted.
Oh, okay.
The style of, in my opinion, the style of Islam to win that fight is considered boring by most. Take your back, dominate.
Yeah.
Don't inflict any damage. Try and find a sub. But it was exciting as fuck because naturally everyone underestimated Volk, me included. I put my hand up. He's a gun, but I was like, these Dagestan dudes, they different.
Yeah, they different, all right. But also, yeah. He's different, but he ain't no Khabib.
100%, yeah. And I think everyone knew that, but after that fight, it's like, oh yeah, it's proven.
And Volk held on to his pound for pound status.
Apparently so. I'm not too. Yeah, he did officially. Yeah, I'm not caught up, but like I don't weigh in heavy on that because
pound for pound doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's just if who's the best in the world based on weights and.
I think Eugene Behrman is a Behrman. He described it as like it's just a popularity contest, really, based on winning fights, how we win and stuff like that. Anyway, Volk, Islam, gunfight. Anyway, so that was, for me, that started off the sports season. Now we're rolling into some trial games for the NRL, which got everyone excited, up the wires, and now...
The Māori Indigenous game?
All-Stars.
Right.
Bruh, that was a good game too. Shit. Such a cool...
Well, that was last week. No.
Nah, week before when I came here, yeah, I watched it here.
We were supposed to record that day and then we didn't.
Yeah.
Too busy getting on it.
On it. They lost. Yeah, the Māoris lost. Good game though.
Lost in the end, eh? We were in it all the way.
Yeah, I think they just had too much star power. Got done really.
And
Pushed
then
out.
a couple of NRL games. Haven't not much of a follower, but how's that been going?
It's exciting because most of the trials they obviously try and blood some new kids. There's a few new kids out there, exciting some people, getting some testicles tingling. But ultimately, it's all the star power names that we want to see, obviously. But man, it's
The Warriors
good.
have a run?
Yes.
And how'd they go?
I think they won their first one against the Tigers, and then they got pumped by the Storm.
Okay. But you're always getting pumped by the Storm, right?
Sometimes.
Oh, no. No, they lost. It's Panthers back-to-back. Champs, yeah.
And then they had that World Club Challenge. Do you see that?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. They lost.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, a cool thing too.
How does that work? Is it just the best or just the available clubs? Who?
Champ versus champ from Super League and NRL play.
Which was who?
Panthers and...
St. Helens.
Yeah.
And St. Helens won.
Yeah.
I don't know what's champ and champ.
Extra time, droppy.
So, I mean... Doesn't matter if you win by an inch and all that shit, but still, you can still walk away with your head held high on that one.
Yeah. Hard out. That was a good game. And now...
Ding, ding, ding.
Bit of code sparking up everyone. And if there's one thing you know about us, we love a bit of code.
Yes, we do.
The Chiefs played last night.
Last night, my goodness.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
So good. So clinical. They still had a couple opportunities that went awry, but they look so good.
How about these new rules?
They look ready. Which ones we talking about? I know the yellow card one came into play yesterday.
The time on a few of the set pieces.
Okay.
And ruck. Soon as ref says use it, you got 5 to use it.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So you get time to fuck around, contest, and then as soon as I guess he determines whether it's available to the halfback, and then he'll be like, use it, and then from the user you get 5.
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, because I was also watching the game on mute. I had some other things going on, and it's not my first or my second team, so I didn't really...
Neither of the teams.
Yeah. Kiwi teams, they got to love it, eh? The derbies.
Yeah.
And then we had the Brumbies and the Waratahs last night afterwards. I think the Brumbies got up on that one.
Oh, yeah?
I only knew because I got points on my tipping.
Oh, right.
I got 1 point because I got that one right, but I got the Chiefs Crusaders wrong.
Nice.
And I also, made a bit of a dick move and put the Crusaders to win by 21. Like, it's far-fetched. Everyone made it closer than it was. Like, the Crusaders are going to win and Crusaders are going to kick their asses. Not only did the Crusaders lose, but they lost by the margin I said they would win by.
Of course they did.
And it wasn't just a small margin. It was 21 points. My goodness.
That's real.
I mean, you got to give it to them. And they had a stacked team too, the Crusaders.
Yeah, both teams stacked. I was saying to the bro at home when we were watching, and it was already, you could tell the Chiefs were pulling away. We were saying, bro, I don't know who's playing I don't know who's playing the Crusaders next week, but they're getting fucked up, I reckon. I don't know who it is, but they're going to get some, you know what I mean? Razor never goes back-to-back like that.
Yeah.
But then every team has a slump. I don't know. Do the Crusaders have a slump?
Not in 7 years.
Yeah. Exciting.
And then tonight, the game of games.
Game of games. That should be a cracker tonight. Any combos or head-to-heads you're excited to see?
The number 8s.
Here we go. Hoss.
And Mikaela Tu'u. Woo! Even just saying it makes me excited. They're both very similar, very strong, very athletic, and I think Hoss might just edge out Mikaela Tu'u in terms of ball skills, basketball, handling.
Yep.
Handles.
He's arguably got some better skill sets than a lot of backs out running around at the moment. Highly skilled.
Some Ali Lauititi type handles.
100%. And he's fast. He's fast as fuck.
Fast. Yeah, he's quick, yeah. Agile.
He's quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
These new kids, they're different, man.
They're different.
It's all good.
But that's very exciting. The Blues, I can't wait. And I can't wait. I hope we win by 22. By the time this comes out, the game's going to be over.
Should we do two cuts for the reaction of both? So we're going to...
There's too much work for me.
We're going to win anyway. I'm going to edit this one. And I'm talking into the future, bitch. Highlanders, what's up? What's good? Yeah, that's right.
What's good?
Get back down south and chill out. Jaffers are here.
You know, that uncle mate.
Rico, though, had a blinder. RTS. Obviously, still got lots of work.
Yeah, still got
but he's showing promise, man. He's elite, professional, man. Athlete.
That try, though. He was always going to finish that.
Always had to.
And Hoss, I told you.
Hoss.
He's going to come out on top.
Yeah. Fakatava, though.
The Hoss.
He's a gun.
I mean,
Legit, though.
he's right, isn't he? How can you not coming up under Aaron Smurf?
Yeah.
Although Aaron's still number 1, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So very excited about the rugby. What's his face? The AB's coach said he might be out after the World Cup.
Who's that? Fozzie.
Fozzie, yeah. He said he's highly unlikely he'd be around next year.
Did he announce that? I mean...
I don't think he announced it. Someone asked them, and then they made that the headline.
Did they just want it put on record?
Yeah.
Don't do the man like that. Like, everyone knew. Like, everyone, like, you know what I mean? Win the World Cup, he's still gone, I reckon. Have a great season, he's still gone. Who's going to be there next? I don't know, but I think we all knew Fozzie's out. Great service, though. Thanks, Fozzie.
Thank you for your service.
Yo, I'm excited about tonight. I got this note here, and I want to bring it up to you.
Yep.
you're also excited about some other televised entertainment. I'm not watching it, so you could probably fill us in about the excitement about it and about the show just briefly. But some people call it MAFS Australia. You know anything about that? Before you go on, I admit maybe a few years ago, I was twisted by the boss to watch a season, and I did, and I get it.
Yeah.
But I've purposely like not done it because I don't want to. I'm not judging, 100%, man. No hate to anyone. You do you, but how's it going for you? Because you're not one. If someone said Bing's into this show, I would have said, nah, fuck, that's far from him. But
You know,
nevertheless,
you're doing exactly what my missus wanted people to do.
what?
She posted that a couple of times. If you told me Bing was into who, no one said I was
She
into
posts
it.
like that,
No, she's
but she genuinely surprised you are.
No.
Oh, 100%.
So she knows.
Everyone, he's kicking me under the table.
And this is the second. This is the second season I've been invested in.
Oh, really? I thought it was your debut.
No.
Oh, shit. What the
the
fuck are we
second.
talking about, man?
So trash TV.
100%.
You hate it, but you love to hate it.
It's
And-
entertaining
and
as
it's
fuck.
entertaining, and it allows you a break from the world. It's much similar to a movie would.
Yeah.
Just hold your attention for a little bit longer. Allows you to ride the roller coaster of emotions, of hate, of anger, of love, of joy. Me and my daughter, we've got a couple of man crushes on the guys in the show, and we fight over who's our crush gonna be. And you know, I'm all for Duncan. If you're watching it this season, go Team Duncan. And she's like, no, that's my man. I go, no, you already chose the other guy. His name escapes me right now, but we're having a bit of a fight like that. But it's become a family kind of activity. Especially my daughter now recently turned 16, and we're giving her an opportunity to kind of broaden her viewership of different things. And it might be right on the borderline because some of the things that you talk about on the show, but it's also guided by the parents. We watch it together and we talk about some of the things that they talk about. But it also allows us to have those open conversations with her in regards to more adult-themed things. But yeah, I can't stand it, but also... I can't stand it, but don't you fucking watch it without me.
Yeah, it's one of those.
So there was a time where we were watching every episode as it came out, but it's too addictive. And when that one episode runs out, we're like sitting there fucking gnawing at our teeth. So we've let it stack up. We got maybe 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah,
go.
to have a good session, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for that, Chris. I love MAFS Australia, #MAFS.
Yo, just quickly, you mentioned Duncan. Would you say that's your favorite person on
Yes.
there? I'm going to take it he's the good guy, the straight,
Yeah.
and you feel for him, and he's the guy. He's your guy.
And he's fucking dashing
Oh.
and debonair as hell.
Oh, fuck.
Like one of the other guys said, you could pop a beer open on his chin, on his jawline. It's so chiseled.
You sound like Gaston.
But kinder eyes,
And?
a red hat, and an open shirt. Let's go.
No one. So you'd say Duncan. Do you have a favorite couple?
The young kids.
I don't know, but I'm going to research when you... Yeah.
Someone and Tani.
Tash.
I can't, yeah.
They pronounce it
the
Tash.
youngest ever couple on MAFS is there. I
What?
like them, yeah.
How old?
In their 20s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stay.
Yeah, not like. And
Not South Auckland
early
young?
20s. No.
14?
Yeah, no.
Pregnant, walking down the aisle?
That's different MAFS. That's male assault female. And there's this other two that me and my daughter were right behind from the very first episode. I forgot their names also, but she's got cystic fibrosis. And yeah, if you remember who that couple is, let us know in the comments. But the girl's got cystic fibrosis, and homeboy's kind of a you're out back, kick back, don't want to get involved in other people's drama, kind of Aussie blokey bloke. And he's really cool. And we've been into them from the beginning. But in terms of, there's Duncan and his ex-Mormon Maurice have my money at the moment.
So your money to take it out?
Yeah.
They're going to work?
To be together to the end, yeah.
So
only
that's
because of the type of guy he is and the type of upbringing she had.
Did you mention who the worst couple is? The most toxic?
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. I wish I knew you were going to ask me these questions. I would have got some names together because now I look like, I wouldn't listen to you talk about something if you didn't know the names of the people you're talking about.
No, but we sorted it out. And to be honest, everyone watches it, apart from me. I want to make that clear. I'm too busy studying
the Word of God
and the art of martial law. So who's the worst? Who's despicable? The couple.
Yeah, there's one guy on there that... there's one guy on the show who just belittled his wife, and he keeps wanting to go back to his ex. And
is the ex on the show?
No.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
But he keeps talking to her and ringing her up during the show.
Secretly?
And got snapped out visiting her during the show. Got snapped out being with her a week before the show, like being with her. And their poor wife on the show is kind of accepting, and he's got baggage, and we can move on. But he's just a dick. And then one time he told her, you're a good-looking girl. You're just not that good-looking to me. And if you wowed me when you walked down the aisle, because you didn't. But if you did, none of the stuff would be happening with my ex. I would have dropped her just like that. And then she came back with the burn of how she, obviously thought her words through properly. And she came back and said, I don't deserve this and I don't deserve you. I'm better than this and I'm better than you. Get the hell out of here. And done this really good speech. That was really cool. Very empowering for girls like me. Yeah.
Who run the world?
And then there's this other guy that's a constant cheater who went to the bar with his mates from the show, and then some girl came up to him and said, "Oh, you're hot. Can I have your number?" And he said, "No, you can't, but I can take yours." And then he said, but he deleted it straight away. That's what makes it okay. And then why did you take her number in the first place? Oh, because I didn't want to put her down in front of the boys. And then the girls heard about this, the other girls from the show, not his wife, they heard about it, and they wanted to talk to him about it. And they said, and he goes, "Why we need to talk about it? Nothing happened. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone." And the girl said, "Yeah, but Dan," who he went with, "but Dan should never have taken the girl's number." And he was like, "Oh shit," you can see the realization on his face that the story they know about Dan is the story that happened to him. They just got the names mixed up. So now Dan is being painted as some sort of cheater, took a girl's number, and he's innocent. But really, he's the one that done it. Dan was the innocent party. But because of gossip and Chinese whispers.
But that's the best kind of TV.
And then he goes to them, smart as, "Tell you what, we'll let it lie and I'll talk to Dan about it." They're like, "Oh, will you? That's so good. Yeah, no one should be doing this. I'll go and talk to him." And so he pulls the guy aside and goes, they're just the girls are talking, and from what everyone can see, they've sat down far over there and they're having a good talk about it. But really, he's just saying the girls are having talk about this and they want to talk about that, but I told them don't worry about it. All good, all good. Then they came back and joined the party. What a fucking toe rag.
That's juicy. Do you know... Someone explained this type of TV, and specifically that show, like WWE. Like the WWE is scripted. They still get hurt. MAFS, motions still get hurt.
Yes.
But the producers, they set all this shit up.
Yeah.
Do you keep that, like, is that in the mind, or do you let it take you on a ride sort of thing? Like,
I mean, they're not going to choose mentally stable...
compatible,
loving good history. Like
That's
you
true.
have to have a little bit of crazy to make these shows work.
Yeah, imagine that, a show where they match up 5 women and 5 men, or men and men, or whatever, and they're compatible, and they all work.
I feel
It
like
sounds
they've
boring
done
as
shows
fuck.
like that in the past, and that's why they're no longer around. MAFS gone into season 12 now, I think.
12?
Yeah.
That's what the people want.
Gets the people going.
Anyway, having a good time with that. I already asked you that. But do you hate that you love it? Or you
Not until right now.
because of me?
Because I'm having to talk about it.
Oh, you haven't
Yeah.
had to talk about
Just
it apart
leave me
from.
be. Just leave me be.
Hey, I'm not saying. We just wanted to talk about from your perspective, someone who's not really into that. Although this is your second season, you said. I've done one, admittedly, but hey, man, you like what
It
you
also
like.
gives me something to do, something to watch, something that we can do together.
I like that card.
So we don't often agree on shows to watch.
Is that a common
Yeah.
conflict
I'd like
in the house?
this, but she doesn't like that, or she'd like this and I don't like that.
Or someone's already seen it?
So what happens is that I'd get her to put her show on the TV, and I'd just sit there and play around on my phone. And we're sitting together and we're enjoying each other's company. But, you know, I'm spending most of the time going like this. And then this happens on the show. and then this happens on the show. And then before I know it, I'm like, wait, so Tom and Michael went... So do you want me to rewind it? Or no, let's just watch it from here.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm not even watching.
I'm not even watching. Yeah. Wait, did we miss an episode? And that's when she said she watched 2 without me.
How does that make you
That's when I knew. That's when I knew.
Dog box. Someone was in the dog box. After that.
Not me. Not anymore. If you got a show you're watching together, if you're watching the show with the missus, wait for the missus before you watch the next one. Yeah, bloody.
Unless you want to be in the dog box.
Mm-hmm.
Is that on Prime? Netflix?
I don't know. It's on. I watch it.
Have you watched
another
it?
way, Yeah.
Oh, you up to date?
No.
All right. I heard
I think 2
heaps
episodes.
of solid
in.
things about
so
it.
far, so good. And yeah,
gonna try and
Pedro
binge
Pascal. He's also part of my family.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently he married my daughter.
Right.
Yeah, that's her husband.
Wow.
Yeah,
He's quite the hype at the moment, eh?
isn't he? Isn't he?
He's not your traditional looker, but there's something about him. I mean,
That
he's handsome.
rugged man. Like, I want someone that can kill a zombie. Can pick me up, and put me down. Pick me up and lay it down. That's what.
Oh,
should've
lay it
said.
down.
Yeah.
Nice. Anything else you watching?
No, Last of Us and MAFS. So MAFS watch together with the missus and the daughter, and Last of Us watch with the daughter. And I work from home, so I get a lot of me time.
Right.
And I don't have any shows that I can watch by myself because, like I said, wait for your partner before you watch the next ones.
This has been kicking off too. I don't know if you can tell, just from that one.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this comp called?
Te Matatini.
Te Matatini.
Te Matatini. It's a Kapahaka cultural festival for ropu or groups from all over New Zealand who come together every 2 years to perform in the biggest Māori performance art stage in the world.
It's pretty big this year.
Yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger. So much so the schedule, the plan for the hosting rights moving forward is planned all the way up to 2040.
Shit.
So people can start planning and prepping now. So while this looks all big and fancy now, this Eden Park thing has been in the works for years.
Mm-hmm.
And now 4 days at Eden Park of full Kapahaka cultural performances, and today is the finals. The finals are on live right now. But because it's also televised free on primetime television, it's also available on demand. So we're able to go back and forth and watch all the different groups. It's interesting and cool to see a lot of New Zealand celebrities getting involved with their local marae and getting back into the performance art.
Is there a criteria or regulation, or you can just join up any kapa group? Do you have to be from a certain iwi or something?
I'm not sure. I was going to say I'm sure it's open to all, but I have no idea. But some of the groups are church groups, some of the groups are family groups, and some are iwi groups.
Oh, that's solid. Mm-hmm. I'm about it, man.
I saw one of my friends posted online this morning, I'm not Māori, but I'm proud to be Māori watching this. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish he was here to say that himself because I did invite him along, but...
Should we name and shame?
No.
We'll just wait till he's
we
here.
Still want them to come. Do we?
I only want them to come if
I've got a couple of questions I want to ask you.
You can't ask the question maker.
Oh.
I'm kidding. What you got? Shoot me.
Would you rather piss razor blades or shit razor blades?
Shit.
Why?
Your cock is sacred, man. Fuck, it's... I mean, you don't...
Okay, yeah. Well, and also fragile. How many
100%.
times could you shit razor blades versus how many times could you piss razor blades?
I mean...
Before...
I've never had that sensation, but...
I'm just imagining
I've
it.
had
My
some
goodness.
bad curries in my day. So that's the only thing I can reference to.
Like,
and
not even bad, eh? Like, their curry was straight bad.
bro, the Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire.
How about you?
Shit now. Initially, I didn't have an answer, but because I needed some more information. But my consideration would be how often can I piss razor blades before it's no longer functioning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, especially the amount of water I'm drinking now, up to 4 liters a day. I piss like a fucking racehorse.
It's good though.
Actually, I'll probably piss like a baby, which is often. Hey, piss like a racehorse is one big long piss.
I've never seen a racehorse piss. I've seen a cow piss in Africa and the people shower in it.
I was going to say, were you in Africa?
No, I was on YouTube.
It's just
In
like
Africa?
It's just like the real thing.
That's all you need.
Just without the flies and malaria.
What you got?
Would you rather drink a cup of saliva or a cup of blood? That question was sent in by Ahecha from Instagram. Would you rather drink a cup of saliva or a cup of blood?
Bro. These questions, they come from a dark place.
You don't know who's saliva and who's blood.
Oh, saliva. Saliva, bro. Saliva. What texture is the saliva you're swallowing if you...
Egg whites.
That's not... See, that's not saliva. That's phlegm. That's why you know what I mean? Saliva is, you wake up, you know that pool on your pillow? There's Australia, Africa.
And
That's
sticky and slimy.
consistency. Nah, that's...
Like egg
Okay.
whites.
Nah. Think of something else.
Okay. Technicality. Black pudding.
What the fuck is black pudding?
Sheep's blood. It's a Scottish delicacy. I nearly said Scottish, but we already had a discussion about me and my accents. Episode 1, I think it was. Scottish.
I
Black
know
pudding.
I'm going to be. Give us a couple bars.
When I wake up, and I know I'm gonna be the man who's waking up with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 5,000. 500 more to be that man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. I don't know.
I don't know if it's Willie Nelson or no, what, the caretaker, not Willie Nelson.
Can't take a Willie.
Yeah, fucking caretaker Willie or fucking
Willie Nelson or
Jared
Willie Mason.
Butler. Fuck, not bad. Yeah. Scottish.
Slap at the Bears.
Slapping the Bears.
But black pudding is a Scottish delicacy, which is sheep's blood cooked into a thick sausage-like consistency.
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
You tasted it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, I like sausage.
There's a couple of these things that I've been reading online by myself, and I have some very good, decent discussions with the missus about it. And I thought, ooh, I wonder what Chris would think about some of these things.
Oh, this is intriguing.
But this is called Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole? I'm going to read out a story about someone who done something that they thought twice about, and after they done it, they thought, ooh, I thought that person was the asshole, but now am I the asshole? So my sister-in-law always comes to visit from out of town. She stays with us instead of at a hotel and always wants to go to expensive restaurants, but she always conveniently forgets her wallet or comes up with excuses as to why she can't pay her share. She's implied that since I make so much more money than her, I should be the one to pay. Not my husband should pay, but me specifically. I do make a fair amount of money, but not so much that I can treat someone every time they come to town. Nonetheless, in the past years, I've just paid the bill and asked her to pay me back, which she never has. So she made a reservation at an extremely expensive restaurant, and before we left, I made it clear I wouldn't be paying. And this is where I might be the asshole. And I'll admit, I got this move straight from an episode of 2.5 Men. As we were leaving, her husband went to the car. I pretended I forgot something and went back inside. I found her wallet sitting on top of her suitcase. I put it in my purse, and then we went to the restaurant. When we were done eating, I asked for separate bills. She said, no, we need one bill because she forgot her wallet again. I reached in my purse and I said, oh, this wallet. She was extremely furious. She said that I should not have touched her wallet. Am I the asshole for taking her wallet and bringing it to the restaurant?
Wait, but she forgot it in the shop?
No.
Oh, where'd she forget it?
So on the way, the sister-in-law made reservation at an expensive restaurant. On the way to the restaurant, the missus said, wait, to the husband, I got to go back inside and get something. She went into the sister-in-law's room and saw the wallet right there on top of the suitcase, grabbed it and took it. And knowing that when we get to the restaurant, she's going to say,
yeah,
I forgot my wallet.
I think that's circumstantial. Like, if she has a history of that, I'm about that.
Who has history? The sister-in-law?
Yeah, of forgetting.
She has.
Then
She does.
Do it. I like it. It is assholey though. It's it is pretty assy. Now that I'm saying it and I'm thinking about it more.
Well, how could it not be assholey? If I went to the car, out to the house, got the wallet, and came back in the car and said, hey, I saw your wallet. Did you want it? Before we get to the restaurant.
Yeah, I got one. Here's the high road one. The bro goes in, gets his sister-in-law's wallet. They have dinner. She says, I forgot. He pays it. Then they get back to the car and he's like, oh, I forgot. I picked this up when I was walking out. Here it is. So she'll be like, you went back in my room and got it, but you didn't make me, so I can't get angry. But fuck, you went and got my thing.
So
you just fucking outing me?
Yeah, you know, you've outed me. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, no, this is a big one. So Madeline is currently 15 and she's rebelling for almost everything. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment for her. She then said, you're not my dad, I don't have to follow you. Oh, stepdaughter. I said dad joke, so I went into it, but he's a stepdad. You're not my dad, I don't have to follow you. Honestly, I got a bit hurt from that, but I understand that she didn't mean it and that she'd probably change. I just replied, I'm still your legal guardian for the next 3 years. As long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules. That happened 2 days ago, so our family was grocery shopping when Madeline said, I'm hungry, I need food. So the daughter was a dick. And the stepdad told the daughter off, and she said, "You're not my real dad." And then carry on. And then they got over it. They made friends again. Then they went out shopping. And then the stepdaughter said, "I'm hungry." And then the dad goes, "Hi, hungry. I'm not your dad." "Hi, hungry. I'm not your dad." My son started to laugh uncontrollably. My daughter was quiet with embarrassment. And my wife was berating me not to stoop down to her level.
Nah, stoop down.
I just thought it was a funny dad joke, and my son agrees. So am I the asshole?
No, you're not, Dad. No, you're not.
Oh, and he edited it and said, "I did adopt her. I am legally her parent."
Yo, when you started this off, though, I had different thoughts about the story. It didn't go the way I assumed it was going to go.
Where do you think it was going? Somewhere else.
Oh, sorry, I just went there. Yeah. But stoop down is what I say. If it's lighthearted like that, it might scar her, but it also might be like a lesson for her.
Well, he did eventually go into her room and talk to her about it and saying that if my words hurt you, I apologize. Or that my words hurt you and I apologize. Would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or dicks running up and down your back like a stegosaurus?
Oh, like coming on my back. Do the penises operate as
No.
they just
Yeah.
dead?
Yeah.
Are they erect?
No.
Or just out there, just flopping?
Mm-hmm.
What about the vagina? Is that operational?
I'd have to say no if the penis is
Okay. Shit. What does it fucking matter, man? It's the fucking fun, bro. Shit. Wear a hat for the rest of my life or puffer jackets? Yo, man. Vagina head.
Yeah.
But if you're saying it's not operational, that means the full anatomy of it is not
So
connected?
I guess the same as just makeup. You know how they make makeup to look like cuts?
Yeah.
It'd be makeup to look like a vagina and just a bunch of dildos on your back.
Oh, that's
But
not body
they're
shaming.
they're part of you. So, that was a silly question. I read that one and I thought about asking it, and then I decided against it. But in the heat of the moment, I thought that might be fun. And now that I've asked it, I wish I didn't. I'm sorry. I apologize, and I take that back. Initially, when I said, "Would you prefer dicks up and down your back like a stegosaurus?"
For the
I
record,
pictured a stegosaurus.
I'm having
A
fun.
Stegosaurus. I pictured a stegosaurus standing over the top of you while you're lying down, rubbing it.
The fuck,
Thank you, stegosaurus.
There's a juicy. What we got?
That was me. I had my two segments. Am I the asshole? And fucked up questions.
Right.
What you got planned for the rest of the day?
I got this thing on in the afternoon. I'm not too sure if I can make it. Depends on the kids' sleeping pattern they're invited to. But this event is weather dependent as well.
We're currently under weather warning.
Exactly my thoughts. Other than that, entertain the boys. Try and fit in a workout. I did plan on doing some work at home outside, but weather warnings, right?
How's your tree hut going?
It's halted ever since Christmas. Christmas is just busy. The weather's been shit.
Oh, and you had days off at Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you just got evenings.
Yeah. That's been crazy.
Cool. Well, thanks for another great episode.
Yo,
Thank you guys for tuning in.
thank you.
Slowly trying to find our niche and what what the show's all about. But hopefully we'll get some people on to come and share some insight, some cool facts about their lives.
You talking about our guests coming up?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna out them, not the name, but they know who the fuck they are. They coming, and they're gonna be on here. And if they're not here, if we put out another podcast and they're not here, we're gonna out them there. We're gonna tag them. And we're gonna name and shame them.
Because initially, when we started talking about this, they seemed very supportive and very interested, very keen in coming along.
Everyone's supportive until they gotta do some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It just they know what I'm talking about. But just for the record, like I remember going to a lot of shows,
Like paying tickets and stuff?
paying tickets to support. Great shows. But like stuff they were involved in, rugby games.
Is it because you said you'd support them and then you did?
No, it's just because they're my brothers,
That's what you do.
and that's what you do.
That's what you do.
But hey, I get it. Life gets in the way sometimes. Children, but that's cool, man.
Cool. All right. Cheers.
And two, camera two. Oh, there's three. Let's see. And that one.